You're listening to Storytime on channel15radio.com. Old time radio for a new era. Thank you for joining us. In this series, we feature a reading of The Ambassador, a fun, family-friendly sci-fi martial arts adventure. The Ambassador is an accomplished older woman who brings together a tight-knit team to protect the local neighborhood. Together, they must find a way to defeat the invading Omeri. In this episode of The Ambassador, we learn about the Central Alliance and the Masters of Razalhag. The High Council gives First Contact Ambassador Micah Lawrence a dangerous new assignment. She gets a new ship, and to her surprise, a new captain. Before I start reading, I'd like to offer some insights and background on what I'm doing with the story. When I started writing the stories, I was bored. I wanted to go somewhere. I wanted friends to go with. So I wrote a short story. A friend liked it. It turned into 8 books. The Ambassador is a sci-fi story, but it's not about who has the fastest ships or the biggest guns. It's about us. It's about being human. Time passing and what we leave behind are the essence of the stories. Who inherits what we've learned? We grow up, we learn, we get older, we pass on what we've learned to the next generations. That is true for all of us. Those shared experiences are part of the story. We all need to eat and sleep. We also need friends. The friends that show up no matter what. The friends who lend a hand to help us or to stop us, the ones we can always count on. Not many of us have those friends these days. The ways our lives change in the modern world means lifelong friends are rare. That is part of what motivated me to create the characters in the stories. I could create fictional characters who would always show up. I spent some time working out who exactly the characters were, how they relate to each other, and how they connect with each other. One of those ways is through their location. The story takes place in the local neighborhood. That's what astronomers call the region of space near our sun. It's also a real location on Earth. I grew up playing in my local neighborhood. All the kids would gather in the big yard across the street and play ball until it got dark and we couldn't see the ball anymore. Then someone's mom would call. In the Ambassador's universe, the kids don't go out to play the same as we did, but they do go out to play. Imaginary worlds with secrets and swords and magical jewels are fun for adults too. More than play, I wanted characters who are good at what they do. The ones who have the ability, skills, and courage to help others. In the Ambassador's world, excellence is expected, integrity and honor matter. Trust is earned. Wits matter more than firepower. Friends are the best. Everybody gets a seat at the table, and the good guys win most of the time. They are the best of the best. They aren't broken. They aren't perfect either. They are very good at what they do. But there's more to the story and the characters than what's on the surface. The long history and traditions of Chinese martial arts are the foundation. The lore of the stories and the Masters of Razalhag is my version of the Masters of the 9 Mountains from Chinese martial arts lore. The Ambassador and her 4 old friends embody the 5 elements of Xing Chuan: metal, water, wood, fire, earth. Their special skills, the colors they chose for their formal robes, and their very natures are based on these elements. Those connections are developed and revealed throughout the stories. When we first meet the Ambassador, she's getting older. She'd like to find someone she could teach, really teach, not just someone who wanted to dabble, someone who really wanted to learn. She'd like to retire too, but she can't. The High Council has called her for a secret and dangerous new assignment. The Ambassador must go to distant Kaylin, get a treaty, and stop an Omeri incursion. She's been given the Magellan, the best ship in the Alliance, and to her surprise, a new captain. They embark on their first mission together, and gradually they reveal more about themselves and their universe. There are 15 characters in the first book. The later books have 23. Keeping them distinct was a challenge. It was fun too. The story spans 50 years in the lives of the ambassador and her 4 old friends. How they meet, become friends, grow older, and how they pass on what they've learned. That's what we do in the real world too. We meet people who become our friends. We develop those friendships over time. The characters in the story are brilliant and humble, honest and kind. They are excellent at what they do. They are the heroes we'd all like to be and the friends we'd all like to have. Thank you for listening. This is a commercial break. You can sign up online. Before I start reading, there's a really short commercial break there.